Okay. Let's see. Yay! My camera works! Yay! Let's go! Okay. Am I super loud? Chat. Sorry, I was testing everything. I was fixing up my stream overlay and stuff before I started stream. Um, I'm trying to figure out. So my camera is like right here. It's on this big arm thing. So I'm trying to figure out where to put my arms. I can either like do it like I'm hugging the camera, or I can like go to the side of the camera. Either way. Anyways, I'm streaming tonight. Yippee! I'm doing something I haven't done since January. Yippee! We're gonna see if this goes well at all. And if it doesn't, we're gonna forget about it. But I really wanted to start doing. I did a sketchbook tour back in January. And I wanted to do another one because I didn't save that one at all. I really wanted to do another one. Hi! Whoa, 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 there it is. Hi! It's me. I wasn't planning on streaming at all, and here I am. I thought we could do a little sketchbook session. I've been wanting to do one of these, and I never did. So, it's gonna be a little cozy stream. Get ready. I actually went to, Mars to get some candy bars, but, you know. I can't get any stupider. I already have 0 brain cells. But do you like the camera? You like the setup? New setup alert. Let's go. No, well, I like Mars. I haven't had a Mars bars in a while, but I did get the. I went to Mars to get candy bars. So I don't know. Anyways, W setup. Thank you. Camera is good. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Thank you, all 2 people. I love you. You. We're going to do a little sketchbook stream. So get your cozy vibes on. I put on Undertale music. But I really want to do a sketchbook stream on Friday. Maybe I'm thinking Friday. This won't be the sketchbook that I'll be touring. It'll be a different one. But I thought I'd give you a little sneak peek into this sketchbook for when I'm done with this one. By the way, I started this one in April, like April 1st, and I have gotten this much of it done. I have this much left to go of this sketchbook. I've not stopped drawing, like, at all. But I thought we'd do a little drawing tonight, so I could kind of test my setup and everything for Friday when I do the sketchbook tour. So get your blankets out and your pencils. This is what I was drawing yesterday, last night. Well, kind of last night and this morning I did this page. I did a Metaton. And I did Susie. I like
That
Susie.
sketchbook is massive. That sketchbook is massive. You're in an art major. You're in an art major. Are you by chance?
I heard that twice because I forgot I had Steve Elements up, so that scared the crap out of me. Am I an art major? So I am. I have a little bit of lore concerning my my degrees. That's right. I have 3 degrees. So when I was in high school, we had a program that gave you the opportunity to do a go to a technical school and get a trades job. Lore, yes. So I went to a tech school, and I have my technical degree in graphic design. And then I went to a community college, and I got my degree in communications and mass media, which, if you don't know, it's like a whole bunch of different art mediums, like photography, film, but then it also is like comics and painting and stuff like that. It's just like a bunch of different graphic design stuff. And then in 2020, I took one semester, because that's all I needed to graduate. I took one semester of a comic arts and illustration major, and went in $6,000 of debt and got my third degree. No, not a technical. I just have one wiggly degree. One very wet and wiggly degree. So yeah, we're gonna draw. And sometimes to get my creative juices flowing, I always draw this one little guy. His name's Craig. He's a coffee shop demon. He works at a coffee shop in hell. Here, wait, I have a drawing of him somewhere in here. Hold on. I don't want to... Oh, here he is. This is Craig. In order to get my creative juices flowing, I draw him, usually, and then I get on to bigger things. So we'll draw a little bit of him. And then we'll see where we go from there, you know? So how are you guys tonight? It is 10:22 at night for me. Did you guys know time exists? I sure didn't. Here, have an egg. Thank you, Jack Diamond 33. I don't like eggs. Fun fact about me. If I eat eggs, it has to be... I'll take a... Oh, I actually have a comic about that with Craig. I don't know where it is, but I know that I have a comic written that's like that. I hate scrambled eggs. I hate eggs, period. I hate cooked eggs, unless I make them. Here, a taco. Thank you for the taco. Thank you, Jack Diamond. I hate eggs. I get weird looks. You're watching the stream at work? Connor. Don't you work with dogs? 10:23 for me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. You guys are so funny. They are eating din din. Okay, good. The dogs are sufficiently distracted. What do you guys like to draw? If you don't like to draw, tell me what you like to do instead, because I can't imagine not liking to draw. Digital art! Oh, that's so cool. I like to do digital art too. But I have a Microsoft computer, so it doesn't like it when I try to connect my iPad. I think I've done it successfully one time. And then everything fell apart. I think I did it once, like, way back in, like, 2023, right when I first started. Oh, dude, Procreate is awesome. I suck at drawing, but I like to watch others draw. Yeah! You can, listen, drawing is a skill that you, like, you know? I also follow you on Instagram. Oh, thanks, man! Drawing is a skill that you have to build up over many, many years. But you know what? It's totally worth it, dude. I love drawing. Do you wanna... Hold on. I was trying to figure out what sketchbook I wanted to do on the sketchbook tour that I'm doing on Friday. And I was going through a bunch of my, like, really old sketchbooks, and I thought maybe it'd be fun to do like one that I did like in high school. Do you guys want to see what that one looks like? I have it right here next to me. Hold on. This one, I think. I think it's this one. Yes, yes. I went down to voice training. Oh, that's so cool! Voice training is also very cool. Ooh, sketches. Okay, so I think these sketches are from my... I wrote on the sketchbook cover, because I didn't know what date these are from, but it says early college days, and I actually think these are from, at the most, my senior year of high school. So that's Todoroki. I think this was on Todoroki's birthday. I was really into My Hero Academia at one point. There's some math. This is those characters from the Runaway comics. But you can see... Not the early to-do, yeah. I write my to-do lists in my sketchbooks all the time. There's these ones. Maybe this is Craig, like early Craig, but I don't think maybe this is early college days, because I came up with Craig in my first semester of college. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Full circle, wait, full circle. Never mind, this is early college days. Hold on, guys. There we go, they're reunited. Aww. Reunited, and they're best friends. I don't... That's funny. I didn't know this was in there. There's... Low-key Craig looks like something else YT if he had hair. He's got big-ass horns on his head. I think this was a D&D character I had. I don't know what this was. Probably some vent art. It's kind of cool. Oh, you know what? This was early college days. Because that was a poster I wanted to do. Great showing. Good job, me. There's like a bunch of shit in here. And it goes blank for a little bit. So for a long time I was in the habit of never finishing my sketchbooks. And also this sketchbook, I guess I lost which side is the cover. Okay. For a long time I never finished my sketchbooks. Like front to back. I would do this, I called it sketchbook hopping. Depression art, yeah. I called it sketchbook hopping, where I would just kind of jump from one sketchbook to the other whenever I felt like it. And then it turns out that's really bad. It's not bad, but it is, like, bad to, like, keep track of the progression of your art. So yeah. As we're dealing with it right now. This is my friend's D&D character, that they are eating dirt. This is my D&D character. This is Fink from OKKO. Memory of my Monster of Fear drawing. What's your Monster of Fear drawing? I need to know. This is one of my best friend's D&D characters from college. More OKKO fan art. Let's go. This one old lady. Lately, I do want to get better at drawing old ladies, or older women. Because I go to a craft ladies group every Thursday. We call ourselves the Thursday Girls. I'm the youngest person there. It's actually, like, my grandma and a bunch of her, like, old work friends, and some people that she knows from a camp that she goes to. So it's a lot of older women, so I want to get better at, like, drawing wrinkles and aging and stuff like that. This is a D&D character I had. I think that might be Homestuck. I'm not sure. Let's not dwell on it too much. This is a Pathfinder OC. Mama Coco. Oh, this is a Pathfinder OC that I had. More Pathfinder OC. Homestuck! Let's go! And this might have been a roleplay character that I had. But there's a big difference between, these pages and my sketchbook nowadays. Like, just even some of these pages. Oh, I fell down the have you guys heard of the Bloody Mary? It's the Iron Lung X Project Hail Mary crossover stuff that's been happening. I love it so much. I fell down the pipeline. So over here is Ryland Grace, and over here is Simon. I love them so much, and I make them kiss. I'm reading the Project Hail Mary book right now, and I am enjoying it so much. It's not Odysseus! That's Mark I. Plyer. I'm reading the Project Hail Mary book right now, and it's so good. It makes me feel so smart while reading it, because, Ryland, the main character, actually, like, goes through and explains, like, the math, as if he's talking to a 4th grader that he has to do, instead of you just, like, watching him do it in the movie, and it makes me feel so smart to read it. I've never been good at math or physics or anything like that, so I just feel so big brain. I feel so smart. But anyways, let's go back to our drawing page. This is a little sneak peek of what the sketchbook. I'm excited to show off this sketchbook once I'm done. It's been really fun to work in. There's a lot of, if anyone here knows Psychonauts, there's a lot of Psychonauts fan art in here. Loves. Hang on. I'm gonna get my GF in here. She's one of you art nerds. Yay, art nerds. We're having a drawing night, you know. Oh, my pencil just ran out of lead. No, it didn't. Here it is. Okay. That's fine. I have a couple of my, like, favorite pens and stuff that I've been working with lately over here. There we go. And then I like to use the Crayola Super Tips. I was watching, who was I watching that recommended Crayola Super Tips? What's, Alpaca something? What's her name? I don't want to not give them... what's her name? Alpaca. I know her name's Alpaca. Alpaca, come on. YouTube, show me. Oh, what's her name? She posted a video recently. Hold on, let me look. I forget. YouTube's not showing me the things that I want. Ooh. Yeah, it's not gonna show me. Come on. Please? 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 Am I, still glitching out? Prickly Alpaca, that's her name. Prickly Alpaca recommended the super tips, the Crayola super tips a while back, and I love these so much, actually. They're like some of my favorite markers to play with. They're like $5. I got both the pastel pack and the regular one. They're so good. I love them. Let's like do something. Let's draw something, maybe. Crimson, hi! How's it going? We're drawing tonight. How's it going? Let's do some, like, C's. You do C's. We're drawing my OC right now. His name's Craig, the coffee shop demon. This wizard told me to join because he doesn't understand some mumbo jumbo. What mumbo jumbo didn't you understand? I think that's very funny. Somebody... Not that you're stupid or anything. I'm so glad I realized I wasn't tabbed into Discord before I sent a message. That's so silly. That's so silly. Okay. And basically 0 art, so anything you say will need to be translated by this nerd. I mean, that's fair. Again, I perceive art as like a skill that you basically build up. Like, even if you can just build stick figures are like some of the basic things that you need to know about drawing. So you just build up from stick figure. Ah! My pencil got caught. Are you guys excited for spring? I'm very excited for springtime. I love roller skating outside, and I've been waiting all winter to go roller skating again. And I have been I'm so excited for roller skating. I wanted to go roller skating today, and then it rained, and I was worried that the ground that I usually, like, the place I usually go to would still be wet. So then I didn't go roller skating. There's road rage shooting going. Oh my god, be safe, please. Please be safe. But yeah, I love rollerblading. My nails today are actually the colors of my rollerblades. They're orange, blue, and gray. I love rollerblading so much. I wish I could have gone today. Instead, I came home and I made spaghetti for dinner, and it was really good. I fuck with spaghetti, dude. Hell yeah. I still play Minecraft. I haven't played it as much recently. Not because I don't want to, but because I've been in a slump. I've been in kind of a slump when it comes to Minecraft, but I do still like to play. I need like I need somebody in my friend group to come up with like a storyline that we could do again, because I miss doing Origins stuff. If anybody else here remembers the Origins streams, I miss doing Origins. But a lot of my friends are also in the middle of college, and I've graduated college. I actually finished a full year of college and wrapped up my second. Oh my god, congratulations! I had a strange art college experience, actually. So I got accepted into the art college of my dreams, which was New Hampshire Institute of Art and Design. And I remember it had been the art college of my dreams because when I was younger, I put in an application to go to their art camp for like middle schoolers. And it was basically like you stay in their dorms for like 2 weeks and you get to like you basically get to do college for middle schoolers. But I wasn't accepted into that. So then, I just carried that that rejection into high school, and so I applied to go to their college. And I got accepted. But right as I got accepted, that college went bankrupt and then got bought out by another college, New England College. And then they upped the tuition and everything by a lot. And then, hi baby, my cat is here. Everybody say hi, cat. Hi, good baby. Oh, you good boy. He's mad because I'm streaming. Yeah, it wasn't very fun. They upped all of the tuition, and then they decided to, later on they just kind of said, fuck it, and they closed all the dorms. They closed the dorms and everything, and absorbed the art college, but then they just completely did away with the college later on. That was after I had graduated, though, because I was only there for 1 semester. Because I had all of the credits to get the degree that I wanted, basically. And I graduated. Hi, honey. He's mad because I'm streaming and not giving him attention. Even though we were just playing for like half an hour, 45 minutes before I hopped on stream. And then I gave you little treats. Because you're a good boy. He just wants attention. He's a lovey boy. Oh, buddy. He's mad. Hold on. Un momento. Come here. No, we're not going over there. I'm attached by my headset, so I can't move from here. You look very tired. Yeah. What's the matter? Go take a nap, buddy. You look tired. Want this? Go that way. Go get it. You have to go get the ball. I just threw it to you. Just set it back down on the ground. He doesn't know what he wants. Anyways. Let's get back to fwickin' drawing, you guys. Let's do some fwickin' art, you know? Let's do some fwickin' art today. Ow! Okay, this camera, so I explained it at the beginning of the stream. My camera is like right here, and it's connected to a big like arm, like camera arm. And I'm trying to figure out the space, like how to sit comfortably with it like directly next to me. And I just bash my head up against it. Boop. Okay. Yeah, I ended up going to college my mom wanted to go to, and while the tuition is not cheap, but the art teacher I had was a bit strange. What do you mean by strange? I have one hand way on the floor, giving my cat little scritches, and one hand on the paper, trying desperately to draw. What do you want from me, little guy? Good boy. Yikes, lol, yeah. Okay, we're gonna draw. Oh. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna give you hugs. I'm taking off my headphones right now so I can give you a hug. You're just sitting next to me. You're not doing nothing. Come here. What do you want? What? Come here. Give me attention. Now you give me attention. Take off. I love you. Yeah, I love you too. No, yes. I'm gonna go back to sleeping. You don't even let you play. You just want attention because you're mad. I'm screaming and talking to other people. You have to share my attention right now. You good? Oh, okay. Sorry. I had to go see what my cat wanted. Okay. He's just being a goober. He gets mad whenever I'm on my computer. Because he wants attention. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy who just wants my attention. You know, a lot of odd things, like staring at some campus students. Hey, no, you're not going to do that. Okay. I don't... You should maybe speak to... Like a like an HR. There's basically like HRs at colleges. You can talk to an HR about a teacher. You can do it anonymously too. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Oh, there's somebody. Okay, that's good at least. At least there's somebody working against him. Alright. There's that page. What song is this? Oh, Guladay. That's what it is. I was so confused for a second there. I haven't listened to Undertale music in a while, and I was rewatching a stream from Actually Ray or Jinja Ninja OWO. Love their stuff, by the way. And they did a drawing. They did a shipping wheel thing, and then they drew one of their OCs with Metaton, and that's what got me to draw Metaton. I didn't do this in pencil, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think the anatomy of it is a little off, but I feel like that's fine because, you know, Metaton's a robot. Yeah. We're gonna do like a full body Craig, I think. What do we think about full body Craig? Blorple. Blorple. Agreed. It's nearly 11 o'clock at night. I think we're gonna do this page. And we'll see what else we do. I don't know. I wanna get... I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anything at all. I don't think I have any brain cells left tonight, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys have brain cells? If so, what are they like? What are they like? Let me know. What's a brain? Fair. You know what? Valid. Celeste lost them. Yeah, I can see that. That's alright. Says the one who's still on call with Devin. We had dual custody. Oh no, not dual custody, brain. That's okay. Me and Lampshade share the brain a lot. A lot of times Lampshade is more responsible than I am, so I let them have the brain. How is Lamp, by the way? Lamp is good. Lamp is great. They haven't been streaming in a while. A lot of things kind of changed in their circumstances, but they're very good. Everybody I used to stream with is very good, and we're still all very good friends. We just all haven't been streaming as much. We're just all very, very busy. A lot of us are in like I'm the only one who's graduated college from our little friend group. Yeah, they're fine. We're always fine. I'm looking at Pinterest right now, trying to see if I can find anything fun. Yeah. That Chrisman is afraid of Undyne? How are you afraid of Undyne? I love her. How are you afraid of Miss Undyne? She's great. Nuh-uh, not even close. Alright, you two. No couples no couples fighting in my chat, alright? You can take that lover spat outside. Beat her my first time ever playing Undertale, which was also my first genocide run. Ooh. I've never played Undertale all the way through. I got really sad about the thought of killing everybody, and then also really terrified of the idea of of going up against Sans. So I didn't. Heathen, please tell me you at least murdered Papyrus. No, I didn't want to murder any of them. I got really sad at the thought of doing it, so I didn't want to, and so I never finished it. I haven't played Deltarune either. I kind of want to, but I just haven't had the chance to. I kind of want to. Maybe I'm back on my Undertale shit. This is why I never play pacifist route before genocide. Too much attachment. Yeah, I was told that was a bad idea to do that, but it wasn't until after I did that. So, I would never hurt those guys. I would never. I can't. Like, Toriel is my mom, dude, at this point. Like, happy Mother's Day to Toriel. I want to go up against the true Pacify boss. Azrael, though. Yeah, Azrael's fight is pretty cool. From what I remember. Again, I haven't played it in forever. I don't think I've played Undertale since the first time it came out. I kind of want to. Maybe I should make that a stream. Maybe I should, like, go through the Undertale games again. What's wrong with Toriel? Your favorite character is a fish. Wait, which one's your favorite? My favorite is Asgore, actually. I don't know if I agree with your favorite. Sans has always been my favorite. I never got into, like, the big, like, the Sans shipping or anything like that kind of stuff. I really like him as a character. I think his puns are so funny, and I'm also a very punny person. I also think I'm the most hilarious person in the room. Plot twist, I am not. Give him a little teeth right there. Yeah, a fish. He's a salmonly husband. Ha 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 ha. What do we think so far, you guys? What do we think? Like this drawing so far? We're giving a little... I'm telling the trapped. And then... there's that. Guys, what did I say about lovers fighting? You take that outside in the parking lot where it belongs. Thank you. Thank you. So Craig. So fun fact, I've probably had Craig for over like 10 years at this point. Almost 10 years. I think next year will be 10 years for my little Craig coffee shop demon anniversary. And in February, I got my very first tattoo. It's the mug! It's the coffee shop demon mug that I always draw. Whenever I draw Craig holding a mug, I always draw this mug. So I got it tattooed. It's my very first one. It was so fun. I had never gotten a tattoo before. Mostly because I'm afraid of needles. And everybody who's ever had experience with tattoos have always told me, like, oh, you'll barely feel the needle. Or like, oh, you won't even... like, it's fine. You're just a weenie. What kind of coffee is it? This is probably a dark roast. Because it's hell. So it's dark. Dark roast. But, My favorite coffee right now is, if I'm getting a hot coffee, I really like the coconut creamer that my local my local grocery store has. And so in the morning when I first wake up and I have a coffee, I'll have a cup of hot coffee with coconut creamer in it, and it's so good. And then when I get to work, because I work in a bookstore that has a cafe, when I get to work, I get brown sugar and vanilla iced coffee with oat milk, and that one slaps. I feel like I would have light roast for the irony. That would be very funny. I have this I have this silly character in the Coffee Shop Demon comic, who is an angel, like a biblically accurate angel from heaven, who comes down to hell because, and specifically visits Craig's coffee shop because heaven doesn't have hot enough coffee for her. Like, heaven only has, like, iced coffee. They can't get it hot enough. They're in the ozone, you know? They're way up high. They can't get it hot enough. So she specifically goes, yeah. Oh, I'm so funny. Everybody say haha hee hee. Okay, now I think we're gonna do a little bit of shading. I don't think I want to ink this one. I like it in the sketch. But I will do a little bit of just shading with some green. I love that. Thank you. Because that's where I feel like I want to have the best coffee because that's where all the lawyers and politicians go. I don't know how they relate to the coffee being good, but yeah, I agree. I agree. We're gonna do some of this teal green. I like this green. I'm gonna make it just on the outside. Do a little scribbling. Because they need to keep them happy, or else who would help demons write out contracts otherwise? So in the coffee shop demon world, there's in my little like world building for coffee shop demon, the way that the hell works is if you were like a politician, or like for instance Craig was actually royalty. Craig was a prince in the when he was alive. Plot twist, he's dead. Craig was a royalty. And then he died from a riot that his people ensued, and his punishment in hell is to work at this coffee shop because he was so selfish. And his parents got a harsher punishment because they were the king and queen, and they're way worse than he was. So they got a harsher punishment. But because he was just such a selfish, entitled person, he was forced to work at a coffee shop for the rest of eternity. And so it wouldn't, I don't know if it would be so much that the politicians would help them write contracts. I think they'd be forced to write contracts. I kind of like that. What do you think? Oh, guys, they did actually. I call the fast food chain they have to look for McLucifers. McLucy's. Lucy's is just what I should call it, because then it's like Wendy's. Maybe I'll just call it Lucy's. We'll have to draw that at some point. Just Lucy's. I love that. Yeah, hell yeah. We'll call it Lucy's. Alright, there's that. I don't think I want to do too much of the background. I kind of like it with his head just sticking out. Kind of like a shading. Like lighting. Maybe we'll do... Hold on, I got an idea. My gears are turning, guys. The gears, they're turning. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that, right? Bum, 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 bum. Ew! Everybody say ew! Ew! How the fuck do I do that? Ban. There we go. Okay, no, stop. I can't see my chat now. Hold on. No, wait, I can't see my chat. No, stop! I don't want to go to his page. Uh-oh. There you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Gross ass bot. We don't need to buy subs when I just did a pyramid scheme. Did I ever tell you guys about that? Did I ever tell you guys that when I first started streaming I got hackled into a pyramid scheme? And that's why I got a good amount of viewers. Have you ever had a nap so good that you wake up and forget what year it is? While in a position doing a little bit, that's interesting. I haven't, but a couple weeks ago, I took a nap on a Saturday. I was having a really good day. I cleaned up my whole house. I was watching some really good, like, YouTube video essays that I wanted to catch up on. I was just having, like, a really good day. And I guess my marker died. But I was having a really good day. And then I was like, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I can take a nap now. It's fine. I'm having a great day. I'm gonna take a little nappy poo, you know? I woke up, and everything sucked. Life was just the worst thing in the world. I don't know what side of the bed I woke up on, but it was not a good side of the bed. It was not fun. And I took myself out for ice cream after that. Last time I took a nap, I slept through band. Uh-oh. No! Oh no! That's not good. So the pyramid scheme thing. So when I very first started streaming, I was trying to find, like, a Discord that I could join to, like, get other people, streamers, to, like, hang out with me. And, like, basically, you know, just, like, chat with other streamers. Kind of like you, like, have art Discords. I wanted to find, like, a Twitch streamer Discord. And I joined a Discord, and they had rules set up, and I didn't realize it at the time, but a bunch of other streamers started to catch up on it. But basically, the way it was set up was if you joined the Discord, you had to follow a certain amount of people immediately. And then you could start talking in the chat. But then in order to get more followers, you had to start watching people. Like, everybody that you had followed, you had to watch them minimum, like, a certain amount of hours a day. Okay? Because then you had to talk in their chats and everything like that. Viewers. Lol. It was just a lot. And I didn't realize it at the time. But some other people from the Discord, like, roped me in and, like, told me, yeah, this is basically a pyramid scheme. We're all leaving. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's how my Discord, my Twitch started off. Basically, the idea was the more followers you had on the stream, the less people you had to watch throughout the day. But if you had less followers, the more people you had to watch and, like, interact with on stream, until it became, like, a 6-hour job, basically. It wasn't great. It was not. I don't recommend starting Twitch off like that. What color should we do for this page? Because I'm thinking we go back to that green. The teal green. Yeah. It's been nearly an hour. What do you think, guys? Do you think we should do another spread page? Or do you think... I kind of do want to do one more spread page. I want to do something bigger. Do you guys want to see a little bit more of this sketchbook? Because I don't mind showing it. I just don't want to show too much because I do want to do a sketchbook tour. I'm afraid I would fall for one of those. Yeah, I like, it didn't even catch on in my brain when I guess that's how most pyramid schemes catch people, is that they just don't realize it's a pyramid scheme until it's too late. And then it's a pyramid scheme. I'm gonna do this a little bit down here. Just fill that in. There we go. Alright. Alright, so there's the spread page. I might add some stickers and stuff in it. Just because I like to throw things in it, in my spread. Oh my god, Jesus. I have like a frog stuck in my throat or something. I like to put like receipts and stuff in my sketchbooks. What do you guys think? You guys want to see some more of my sketchbook? You guys want to see some more? Ah! I've been bonked. I'm just gonna show you guys more of my sketchbook. There's a part in here that I'm really, like, happy with, actually. I went on a little, I took myself out on a little trip recently. Okay, cool. I found out that my local library has basically, well, who's texting me at 11:15 at night? Basically, my local library, if I go and get a library card for free because I live in the area, you get you get free passes to different places around the state. There's, like, a couple of different passes to art museums, there's a couple different passes to an observatory, you can get one for, like a really pretty, flowers botanical garden area. And so I took myself out to go to an art, museum. And then I realized that art museum is right on the ocean, right by a place called the Breakwater, which is basically this really long stone bridge that goes out to a lighthouse. I know, it'd be so cool. I want to do the observatory one at some point. But you can only get one pass a month. That's the downside to it. So like, I can't do one pass like every weekend. I can only do one pass a month. So each month I do like one big trip. But I do think the observatory is the next one I'm gonna do. But so I went to the art museum, and the breakwater is what it's called, and I did these observational sketches. I love Space Markiplier. Same, dude. Basically, these sketches are ones that I did with pen, so I couldn't erase anything, that I did, like, basically in under a minute. So they're really quick sketches. The point of them is to just, like, get your thoughts down onto the piece of paper, or basically what you see onto paper, and then later on, you can, like, do more, detailed paintings afterwards. So, like, this is a bench, little rock bench that I saw that says, "May you never take a single breath for granted." I like that. This is a cliff. This is the rocks at the bottom of on the shore. Thank you. They look good. Thank you. This is from a faraway's point of view. This is a tree, and this is the breakwater that goes out to the lighthouse, and this is a boat, and this is the other side of the coastline, so this is the ocean. Boat. More boat. So I tried to draw dogs. I tried to draw dogs as fast as possible, and it just did not work out. We have some buoy sketches over here. I love buoys. I think they're so silly. Here's a boat. This is that boat, that I drew over here. It's the same boat, but it was going back in the other direction, which I thought was cool. And at this point, I was closer to it, so I drew it, as fast as I could. This one was a cute. These two girls were so cute. They were wearing, like, really very cottagecore outfits. I loved them so much. One of them was wearing, like, a newspaper boy cap. I love these outfits so much. I told them as they walked past me that I loved them. I loved their fits so much. They were so they're so cool. This is a big rock that I saw up against the bridge. This is a couple so there was an older couple, and then their adult daughter was walking in the opposite direction of me on the bridge. They were going away from the lighthouse, and I was going towards the lighthouse. And then all of a sudden, the older couple fell to the ground. And at first I was like, oh my god, I need to go help them up. And then they started laughing. And then I was like, well, I guess I have time to draw them. They don't seem to be in mortal danger. They were laughing. They were being really silly about it. And the daughter was laughing after she had made sure they were okay, so that was really funny. More rocks, an ocean. This is the lighthouse. These are some people walking towards the lighthouse. Oh, this is where I had, actually, we'll start on this side, because it was getting really hard to draw on this side at this point, because I had all of my stuff in my hands, and I was really hungry at that point, too. It was getting really windy over here, too. So this is when I was halfway to the lighthouse. So this is just a closer view of the lighthouse and some people walking around. On my way back, boy in red cap. Oh, this was a, I wanted to draw this, but I didn't get a chance to. But on my way towards the lighthouse, there was a little boy who was walking past me, and he was like, he almost bumped into me because he was looking down at, like, the cracks in the rocks and stuff, and his dad said, "Oh, buddy, watch out." And the little boy looked up at me, and then he did like a, you know how, like, when you hold the door open for somebody, you, like, put your arm out in front of you? He did, like, a little bow and, like, put his arm out. He had to be, like, 5 years old. He was really cute. I really thought he was so sweet. This is a claw that I saw in a puddle. That's a bird. This is the shoreline and the mountains in the background, which I thought were cool. And this is when I had made it to the lighthouse, and I thought I was going to draw more of the things around the lighthouse. But really, it was just kind of this. There was some stairs off the side to here, so you could get up here. And then it was just a very thin, narrow way to get from this side of the house to the other side of the house where the lighthouse was. So there wasn't actually much to draw. But it's fine. I had a good time. Whew, big yawn. This was a mother and a daughter looking out to the ocean, and I thought that one was very neat. We're gonna skip this page because it has an address on it that's pretty close to me. This one should be fine. I'll just cover these up. I went to a place called The Spot. And they had really good food. Oh my god. So I drew the lobby of it while I was waiting for my food to come out. And it was really cute. It was very pink and like, I guess the only way I can describe it is like, think of like if Pink Lemonade was a restaurant. That's the only way I can describe it. These are some characters I'm working on. I don't know if she is actually going to be a continued character, but she might be. I'm not sure yet. This is a little shark guy. And then this is... I changed his name recently. This is Lloyd. Interesting. Thank you. We're going to go to the next page. Okay. So, I like this page a lot. Do you guys know what Schmidt's keys are? The little Smishkey blind boxes. They're these little guys who just kind of do normal everyday things. I went to a bookstore and I found these little guys, and they had a theme of the Smishkey at the museum. And I had just gone to a museum, so it was like, oh, this is perfect. So I bought one. Here, let me go see if I can get him. He's in my aloe plant right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go get him. Oh, my box is right next to me. Hi, Arby. No, I'm not done yet, buddy. So, I have 2 Smith's keys now. So, I'll show you them. I wanted to get another one this weekend when I was at a different bookstore. They're so cute. I love them. So this is the one I got from the museum one. It's him with the Dali melting clock. He's so freaking... He's so cute. Look, he laid down. He's so cute. I love him. And then a couple days later, I got this one. This was Schmitzky in the office, and this is him giving a thumbs up and an approval. You've been approved. Yippee! So I love those guys, and I really like this page, and I had this as like a postcard down here. Oh my god, my phone is going off. I had this in a postcard, so I decided to cut up the box and turn it into a sketchbook spread. Like a scrapbook. I love sticking random shit in my sketchbooks. This is Psychonauts. I love Psychonauts, you guys. I love Psychonauts. Do you guys know what Psychonauts is? It's a video game. And it's this little guy. His name is Raz. I'm very tired. It's almost midnight right now. It's a little guy named Raz, and he's a psychic. You do? Okay, cool. I have a lot of Psychonauts fan art. So this is a little comic of Raz telling Lily, no swearing, and then Lily going, fudge, heck. And then Raz going, what the fuck is your fucking problem, Lily? Jax? No, not Jax. I might have a drawing of Jax. No, I don't have a drawing of Jax in the sketchbook. But I'll show you the other Smitsky drawings that I did. So like, I drew these ones when I got the office ones. The Smitsky's at work. And they're so cute. I love them. I actually haven't drawn Jax in the sketchbook, I don't think at all. I know that I drew No, it has... Oh, yes! Yeah, it has Moxie's VA. From Hell of a Boss. Who's also the same VA as Invader Zim. Yes, yeah! Invader Zim! I love Invader Zim. I love... His name is Richard Horvitz. I've loved Richard Horvitz for forever. He also does, yes. He also does, the villain from Skylanders, Chaos. If anybody remembers Skylanders. I'm all sniffly all of a sudden. Oh my god. It's because I'm tired. I got little EP sleepy brain. Usually Garby. No, buddy. Are you sleepy too? Is it bedtime? Almost bedtime. You keep stealing what I'm about to say. Yeah, man, I love Richard Horvitz. I'm gonna keep stealing the words from your mouth. But yeah, I won't show any more of this sketchbook because I want to do a sketchbook tour of it, and I want people to watch that sketchbook tour. So, I'm not gonna do a sketchbook tour for this one on Friday. It'll probably be for a different one. I haven't decided yet. I know, baby. I know. It's almost time for me to log off. I know, sweet boy. It's okay. You're a good boy. Okay. But thanks for joining me for this first sketchbook session. Thanks, guys. I was kind of worried that I would hop on here for an hour and nobody else would be here. You guys have been great. I do think I'm gonna end it for tonight because I do have work tomorrow. I have work later in the day, but I do still need to sleep, and I need to fix my sleep schedule. But thank you everybody for joining. You guys were awesome. That's all fair. Yeah. I want to show you guys the stickers on the other side. There's the backside stickers. I gave up on a sleep schedule with sleep. Go to sleep. Go sleep. Go turn off the one brain cell you guys have. You might have to do it simultaneously, so that way, your shared custody works better. Alright. I'm ending stream. I'm ending it. It's over. Everybody go home. Everybody go home. Go to bed. Get out of my house. I gotta go gambling on GTA. Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thanks again for coming. We just jumped on the back of my chair, so it's really good night time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.